Okay, so I chose to do my presentation and my report on a company called AutoShine. And this was a company that was actually started by my dad a few years ago, and he started it for me and my brothers to have a job in high school is really the initial startup purpose. So I'll talk about that here in a second. So that's our little brand, that little name, super cute. So the owner is Brandon, that's my dad, and he got his master's from Utah State. He started the business in 2016 and called it AutoShine. He started it for his kids in high school, like I said. We all played sports in high school and were really busy, but also wanted to work. And he has always wanted to have a little side venture of his own, so he started up this, and it's been good. He's been at Redmond Minerals for 15 years now, and again, he just wanted to run something on the side, so this was just for us. And it was sort of random. He'd never done auto detailing at all. It was just a random thought he had that maybe he should try it. There's no one in the area who does anything like this, so he decided to try it, and it's still going strong at this point. So he's never had experience, but now it's a hit all over Superior County. So the business background, AutoShine is an LLC, and it is licensed and legal. Again, it started in 2016. He started it at a time where he didn't need any money from the bank, like a loan or anything. He just wanted to start it when he had the funds himself to do it. And he didn't need that many resources, seeing that we already had the location and everything. We'll get to that in a second, but he just used the money that he had to buy all of his tools and cleaner to start out. The location is really good. Like I said, we live out in some fields, and we just have a little shop that we do it in. And we often have cars parked there waiting to be detailed, so it works really good. We're not in like a cul-de-sac where our neighbors would be annoyed of a million cars. The employees are me and my brothers and my dad, of course. Off and on, he's had different people come work, such as my brother's friends for a summer off a mission, or my grandpa's helped a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's just my family. An issue is definitely time, seeing that he has a full-time job already, and I'm at college, so I don't really help anymore, and my brothers both play sports, and my oldest brother just got off a mission and is up at UVU, so it's basically just my dad and my two little brothers, and the one brother's in high school playing sports, so there's not a lot of time. Usually my dad's doing cars at 5 in the morning and then late at night when he gets home. So that's pretty interesting. These are cars that we've done. That's a show car. That's just a truck we cleaned like last week. And that's another show car. Okay, the product promotion is probably my favorite part of this business, just because my dad does really well at the marketing and promoting side of things. It's fun. So right here you can see two little ads I put on that were on Facebook. He runs ads a lot of the times because he can reach a wide audience fast, and it's really effective. So the product is detailing service for cars, trucks, SUVs, diesels, trailers, boats, and show vehicles. It originally started as just cars and trucks and things, and then people started to ask about trailers and diesels, and so they decided to do that too. The price varies for different vehicles, and it has varied over the past 4 years. This has been one of the challenges, because sometimes you get a really clean truck every 3 months that takes an hour to clean, and other times you get a really dirty work truck that takes 4 hours to clean. So the prices have really started to vary, and different fees have been added over the years. Promotion, social media is the main source. Like I said, the ads are huge, and whenever he runs an ad, he automatically gets like 10 people calling. Oh, and reviews on the web. So he asks if the customers will just leave a review of the car, and that really, really helps too. The place on our website and our location, people can find us on our website, all Instagram, Facebook, and on Google Maps if they just look up auto detailing in Sevier County. Advantages on our competitors, including us picking up their car. So we actually go pick up the car and leave one of our cars in the place of theirs, just so they know we will be back, and they can use ours if they need to run somewhere. And most auto detailing places don't do that. Coupons also, if they come back a certain amount of times, you get like a discount. Mini Auto Shine garbage can cup holders. So it's a little mini garbage can like this big, and it says Auto Shine on it, and it goes in the cup holder where they can put wrappers. And our prices change for different vehicles, so it's not just a set price, but for different things like waxes, things like that, you can like stack the price. The target market is all adults, but specifically ones with kids with money that they could use for this, and older people seem to be the regular customers. Older retired people. He gets his chemicals from a place called detailers.com, and the shop vac, shampooers, air compressors, everything like that is just from Amazon or Home Depot. And then here's just some of the ads, and then that's the picture on Facebook when you click on the profile. Okay, the employees, like I said, are my dad, me, and my brothers. These are all products we've done, and again another ad right there. So he hasn't really hired anyone for Auto Shine, but my dad does hire at Redmond Minerals, so he gave me a little background on hiring. They have 380 employees, and they use what they call a recruiting pipeline. So a recruiting pipeline is where they are watching for potential employees before they even hire them. So like my dad, before he was hired, the owner of Redmond was talking to him for about 5 years before they hired him. Which this is an interesting way to go about it, but this is what they usually do, because then they know the person and everything about their life and how they are and everything like that. They look for people with a good work ethic, honesty, and know how to work with a team, because at Redmond Minerals they have different teams. That's how they run their business, and people have to be able to work with others. At Redmond there are many benefits, including vacation time, 401k, sick leave, health insurance, and company savings programs. So these are all just things that are paid for by the business. So that's a little background on hiring, since we don't hire at Auto Shine really. Okay, the financials. So Auto Shine uses QuickBooks, and this makes things really fast and easy. And my mom actually does most of financing, like all the accounting and business work side of it, the financial side of it. So they also use an accountant for taxes and that sort of thing to make sure they're on track. They use financial decisions to prepare for the future, such as the bigger shop. So my dad's wanted to get a big shop for detailing business, but he wants to make sure it's going to benefit us in the long run, so he doesn't just want to go build this shop and then not be using it in a few years for detailing or whatever. So he's really thought about the future and the finances that this business will need in the future. This is why he runs the Facebook ads, because it's very effective now, and it's not like a shop's a lot of money for something we don't know if we're going to use in 10 years for auto detailing, when the Facebook ad can be used right now. And people can pay by Venmo, cash, or check. The final summary, this was my favorite thing we did a while ago. It was a old Camaro. It was super fun. These are some reviews that I got off Facebook. So the final summary, when talking to my dad, I realized that every business has to start somewhere, and it takes a lot of work to do it. You kind of have to have a business mind and approach to things, for sure. Businesses don't just boom from the beginning, and some businesses are supposed to stay small, such as this business. It's going to be really hard if he ever wants to make it bigger, and I don't think he ever will, because he wants it to stay small and local and just with our family as a side thing. I've also learned the way businesses advertise is very important. Social media and word of mouth / reviews have had a huge impact on AutoShine. Mostly all of our advertising comes from social media, so that is really big, especially in this day and age. A lot of people use social media. And the last thing I learned was to be smart with the money you do get, such as in the spring and summer we get a ton of cars, and then in the winter it's really slow. So with the money we do get, my dad tends to buy more things in the summer for the business instead of the winter. So this was great. Even though it's ran out of my house, I learned a lot by talking to my dad about the background and why he started this and the mindset he had when he did start this, and it was a really good experience.